Hello everybody, this is Mike with Soundstage EDU, and I want to welcome you back to another Culture Minute. This one is going to be a request from a listener, and while we're on that, if you have a topic that you want me to address here in the Culture Minute, send me a message on Facebook or leave me a comment here on the podcast. You can find me on Facebook at soundstage.edu, or you can find my personal profile, Mike DeJohn, and follow me there and send me a DM, and we'll see what we can do. Today I want to talk directly to our school administrator friends. You know, the principals, assistant principals, district leaders, superintendents, all of those people who are in charge of our schools. First, I want to say to you guys, thank you. And I mean that sincerely. And I know sometimes I come at you guys hard, and it may be hard to believe, but thank you. I mean, most people never actually see the weight that you carry from day to day in your jobs. Every single day, you're balancing budgets, staffing, transportation, safety, testing, facilities, discipline, parent concerns, board expectations, politics. And somewhere in the middle of all of that, you are trying your best to help children become successful adults. And that's not easy. So I need you to realize that this conversation that we're going to have right now is not criticism. In fact, it's an invitation. Because I think there's something we've unintentionally communicated in education over the years. And it's not through our words. It's through the attention that we give to certain things. Here's something that I say often. I say this a lot to the parents, and I'm going to say this to you now. And I believe you know this, because I've sat in a lot of leadership conferences for school administrators, and I hear what's taught. And one of the things that a lot of the leaders out there in leadership are starting to recognize, including myself, is that students notice what we celebrate. They notice what gets announced over the intercom. They notice what gets posted on social media or what gets recognized at student assemblies. And then they also hear what gets highlighted inside of board meetings. And eventually, those students begin to believe that those things matter more. Now, hear me carefully. This is not about taking anything away from athletics. Athletics change lives. I know that. I've seen it. They teach discipline, they teach commitment, teamwork, resilience. We should celebrate them. To the band parents listening, the athletes are not your enemy. But what I want the administrators to hear about this conversation is that athletics aren't the only place that those lessons happen. Walk into a band room. You'll find students learning discipline. Walk into a theater rehearsal. You'll find those students learning courage. You could walk into an orchestra classroom and you'll find students learning teamwork. And if you walk into a choir rehearsal, you'll find students learning trust. And then even more, walk backstage before a production. And what you'll find back there are students solving problems. They're leading teams. They're managing stress. They're communicating under pressure and learning to rely on one another. Those aren't extracurricular lessons. Those lessons that they're learning in those situations, just like the athletes, are life lessons. Sometimes we accidentally talk about fine arts as though they're simply activities that students participate in. They're not. Those too are educational environments. They're classrooms where young people learn to become adults. And here's something else I'd ask you to consider. Not every child walks through your front doors dreaming about Friday Night Lights. Some of them dream about Friday night's opening curtain. Some dream about a concert stage. Some of them dream about composing music or about painting and creating art. Some dream about storytelling. Some simply need one place where they finally feel like they belong. For many students, The arts aren't just something that they do after school. The arts, in many cases, are the reason they even come to school. I've watched students who struggled everywhere else discover confidence because someone handed them an instrument. I've watched students who barely spoke in class find their voice on a stage. I've watched students become leaders because a director believed in them before they ever believed in themselves. And those stories deserve to be celebrated too. And here's the beautiful part. The arts don't belong to one kind of student. The football captain can also be the first chair trumpet. The wrestler can be in the spring musical. The honor student can march snare. That quiet freshman that just came through the door the first time can one day become a drum major. The soccer player can sing in choir. The arts don't ask students to fit into one identity. They invite them to discover all of who they are and all of who they can become. That's one of the reasons that they are so powerful. So this isn't a request to value athletics less. It's an invitation to recognize that the arts are doing the very work schools were created to do. They're developing human beings, not just performers, not musicians, not just actors, but human beings. So here's my challenge to all of you listening right now. The next time that you're celebrating student success, ask yourself one simple question. Does every student in my building believe their passion matters here? Because culture isn't created by what we believe privately. It's created by what we celebrate publicly. And when every student believes that they belong, that's when schools become extraordinary. So until next time, let's raise the bar together.